Alrighty, shoot. This is the second game. We got 8 to go. I'm not gonna lie. Came in pretty late doing this, but it's okay. Listen, we love basketball. Gonna do it. So look, the second game, as you can see, we got Denver Nuggets and we got Minnesota Timberwolves. This is probably going to be, I'll tell you, the most anticipating series. And I'm gonna say it out early right now. Um, as we can see, Denver is up 1-0, winning 116 to 105. This game was pretty close, and then it got out of hand late in the game. I watched this personally. Minnesota came back into the game, and they kept on letting it go, and then coming back and letting it go, and stuff like that. Denver, man, this team. I don't know if it's the elevation out there in Denver, Colorado, but these brothers, man, with the leadership of Nikola Jokic, like everybody is clicking on all cylinders. We know what Jamal Murray can do. We know, the grit of Christian Brown. We know Bruce Brown coming back to this team, what it meant to him to win that first chip that he did in 2023. Damn, it's been that long ago. That's crazy. Was it 23? Yeah, it was 23 when they won that. Yeah, it's crazy. But check this out. Like I'm gonna say it earlier. I'm gonna say it early. When I say that this is the most anticipating series that there's gonna be, I'm saying it in a way like this is going to game 7. Okay. I'm saying it now, I'm calling it now. This series is going to game 7. I know for a fact Anthony Edwards is not letting this happen, bro. I'm telling you right now. As soon as he goes back home to Minnesota, it's gonna be a game. I'm not gonna call no numbers. I'm not gonna say how much he's gonna drop. Like this series is gonna be back and forth. And the way that Rudy Gobert he played in that game 1, like it wasn't like no normal Rudy. Like every time he plays Nikola Jokic, it's like, okay, I can play defense, but I can't play offense. Like me and my boy, we was talking about this, and we just see the style of play, and we just call how it is, like on how a player has to play if you really want to go over the hump. Like, don't come into this series knowing that Nikola Jokic is the best player in the world, because he is. Like go attack that man's head. You're a 4-time DPOI. Go show him that you could do that. Like eliminate all of his scoring. Like you're a 4-time DPOI. Show us this, Rudy. Show us this. But let's get into the breakdown. As we can see here, Denver Nuggets taking game 1, 116 to 105. I don't want to keep this video going too long because that first video with the Cleveland in the Toronto series, I stretched it out. So I'm going to kind of try to keep this down a little bit, even though this is like a great matchup, in my opinion. So let's head over to the box score just so we can break this down and we can get this into our next video because we got 6 more to go. All right. So yeah, starting with the Minnesota Timberwolves, Julius Randle, he finished with 16 points in 31 minutes, 7 for 16 from the field, 0 for 3 from 3, and making a pair of free throws with 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover. With Julius Randle, this is a type of game that he has to come out and he has to get a sense of, okay, like what's the scouting report say? Am I on it? Am I at the top of the list? Like he knows that he's on it. He knows he has to go out and score and be aggressive. But this is a normal game in my opinion for Julius Randle. 7 for 16. He has to go out there and shoot if they want to win, evidently. Ant can be the only one out there scoring the basketball. He is the secondary scorer on this team, other than Anthony Edwards. Okay, 0 for 3 from 3. That will never happen again in this series, where he does not make a 3 in this series. Okay, and in my opinion, he just has to get to the line a little bit more and be more aggressive by attacking Nikola Jokic, getting him into foul trouble if you want to win a game in this series. Jaden McDaniels, I love the way he plays. Like, we know Jaden McDaniels, like the way that his effect is on the defensive end, guarding the best player on the opposite team every single matchup. He finished with 16 points with 33 minutes, 6 for 14 from the field, 0 for 4 from 3, and making 4 for 4 from the free throw line with 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 turnover. This is not a bad game for him at all. This is like just around his averages with 16 points, 8 rebounds, guarding the best offensive player on the opposite team. He's the primary defender on this team. He has a big assignment. He does all of the intangibles for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And late in the season, he was playing through injuries. So, I'm pretty sure him and Ant are playing through injuries. This is the reason why I believe that, Denver will probably win this series in 7 because of those injuries if they come about, as we go 7 games into this series, because I truly believe that. All right, Rudy Gobert. Like I said before, he had a pretty good game playing 38 minutes, 17 points, 8 for 9 from the fields, 1 for 5 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, double-double. This is what he does. He crowds the rebounds, he blocks shots, he plays good defense. This is a pretty good game for him. 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal. Dante DiVincenzo, he started the game off with 2 back-to-back threes. I seen it with my own 2 eyes. He played 31 minutes, 12 points, 4 for 9 from the field. Like, I feel like once he hit those first 2 threes, I slowed him down. Like Chris Finch, like, you got to give this brother the ball more, to shoot the ball more. I know he plays defense, and this whole team, this whole collective plays defense. Like, they're a defensive-minded team, believe it or not. They could all score the basketball, but Dante DiVincenzo, his strength is defending, rejuvenating, running in transition, and hitting that 3 ball. This is what he does. He's efficient. He just has to find his footing. And the main reason why I feel like he's burnt out on his team, in a sense, compared to when he was in New York and in Golden State, is this brother is pretty much the point guard on this team, unless Ant is controlling that rock. And we see Ant controlling the rock more, bringing out the ball, just like Toronto in the last video. And make sure you guys go watch that video if you guys haven't seen it yet, because it's posted already. If you watch this one, it's all right, but make sure you guys go watch that one as well too. But back to what I was saying about Toronto. Toronto doesn't have a primary ball handler. Scotty Barnes has to be the primary ball handler. Anthony Edwards is the same exact thing for this Minnesota Timberwolves team. And it's kind of a crutch, because when your best player is controlling that rock 24/7, facilitating when you're supposed to be scoring and being aggressive, it's kind of hard for him to, 1, be efficient, 2, to have confidence in his shot if he's pretty much, doing too much. Okay, this is the reason why going to the Knicks, 7 for 19 from the field. Like, come on, man. Like, we got to get that rock off of him, because that's the reason why he wasn't so efficient. But yeah, back to Dante DiVincenzo. Chris Finch, the ownership, the front office of Minnesota, y'all got to find a point guard. Go get John Morant. Go do something, because this is pretty much what's limiting you guys from getting over the hump. Because I truly believe with the point guard, this team, depending on who the point guard is, but I believe that the Minnesota Timberwolves is 1 piece away from going to the NBA Finals. They went to the conference finals last year, but NBA Finals, I think Minnesota could beat OKC. I think they could beat San Antonio. They're not well off, okay? They're like there, okay? They're there with Anthony Edwards. Truly special. But yeah, back to Dante, my bad. 4 for 7 from 3. Like, Yo, like I did last video, like Dante DiVincenzo, you got to tip his hat. 4 for 7 from three. He's doing what he's supposed to do with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, playing defense and hitting threes. He just doesn't get a lot of touches. And when he gets touches, it's only threes. He has to be versatile and get inside the lane and draw fouls. Like for him not to go to the line not once, his game is so obvious. So that has to change. Anthony Edwards, my brother, played 38 minutes with 22 points, shooting 7 for 19 from the field, which is not good at all, if I'm being honest with you. He's trying to be aggressive. 2 for 9 from three. You know, it's not good at all. 6 for 7 from the free throw line. You know, he's trying to get aggressive. When his shot is not there, at least he gets to the line. I'm loving that for him. 9 rebounds, which is magnificent for him. 7 assists, which is, you know, like I just said, like he's the primary facilitator in this lineup, on this team. With 3 turnovers and 3 blocks, which is magnificent. Like you can't keep this brother down too long. You know, like I just pray for his health moving forward. That's it. All right, let's get down to the bench. Kyle Anderson playing 7 minutes, completely, you know, I won't say a waste. Like he definitely played throughout the game, even though he played the 7 minutes. He didn't shoot the ball not once, but he had a steal and a turnover. I guess that's the only thing I can say about him. Slow-mo Anderson. Naz Reid playing 17 minutes with 5 points, 2 for 6 from the field, 1 for 2 from three, with three rebounds, 2 assists, two turnovers, and a steal. We got to get Naz Reid a little bit more production. The reason why he played 17 minutes and not his average, which is like 24, 28 minutes or whatever the case may be, is because Rudy had a good game. Rudy played 38 minutes. He played the same amount of minutes as Ant. Like that would never happen if he never had a good game. So yeah, it kind of slowed down Naz Reid a little bit, but we got to integrate Chris Finch a little bit more into playing Naz Reid because he's truly special. You need that person that's gonna pull the bigs like Valanciunas, being that he's coming off the bench, Jonas Valanciunas, pulling him out to the 3 just so you could, you know, get other people the ball down in the paint. You know, Naz Reid being that stretch big is going to make it a lot easier for Minnesota to score the basketball a lot more from 3. Because that's how you're going to beat this Denver Nuggets team, by hitting the 3 ball. Mike Conley playing 11 minutes. Oh, my bad. Did I say Naz Reid hosted that stat line? Yeah, I think I did. Mike Conley playing 11 minutes, 3 points, knocking down just a 3 with the 1 rebound, 2 assists, and a steal with no turnovers. Ayo Dosu, I don't even know how to pronounce this nigga name. Dosunmu. All right, whatever. Anyways, like I like the acquisition coming from Chicago. This brother can ball. He plays with energy. He plays both sides of the ball. And most of all, like they needed a scorer off the bench. And that's exactly what he's doing. He finished with 14 points with 28 minutes, 5 for 10 from the field, 3 for 7 from 3, and making a free throw off of an and one clearly, or a technical foul, whatever the case may be. With no rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, and 1 steal. Bones Highland, bro, they got to integrate him a little bit more into his lineup too. Like maybe if he could play like 12 minutes at least, 14 minutes at least, like whatever the case may be. Like when he's in the game, he could ball. He could hit that tray. And again, like I said, they need to hit the 3 ball to beat Denver. Okay. He didn't score. He only had a rebound with 0 for 3 from the field and 0 for 1 from the 3, playing 5 minutes. All right, let's get down to Denver Nuggets. We got Aaron Gordon, who's playing through an injury, by the way. He played 29 minutes. Finished with 17 points, 5 for 10 from the field, 1 for 5 from 3, 6 for 8 from the free throw line, corralling 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover. AG, man, like I just like the way that he plays. He was like a key factor on why they got to the conference finals last year. I made an error what I said earlier because Minnesota didn't make it to the conference finals last year. It was OKC. Am I bugging? Or was it the semis? All right, I gotta go back and look. But that's besides the point. Remember when AG hit that buzzer beater in game one to defeat um, OKC? That was crazy. AG is nice. He's in his bag. I got nothing but respect for Aaron Gordon. I've been watching him for a very, very long time. Going to Kansas, the whole nine. No, excuse me. Go to Arizona, the whole nine. Yeah. All right, Cameron Johnson. This brother, bro, I'm not gonna say too much about Cameron Johnson. And when I was telling my boy DJ, bro, like Cameron Johnson, bro, like I don't feel like they should have gave up Michael Porter Jr. Like he's so much better than him, so much better than Cameron Johnson. But I guess he wanted to get up out of there. MPJ, it's a lot going on, whatever case may be. But Cameron Johnson. He finished with 12 points, 33 minutes. He was so much better in Phoenix, by the way. I don't know what happened to Brooklyn, but whatever. 12 points, 5 for 12 from the field, which is not terrible. 2 for 7 from 3. 1 assist, 1 turnover. You could tell me that he's been playing through injuries. This brother's been playing all year long. Like, he just hasn't shown me anything. Like, his defensive presence and his shooting was so much better when he was in Phoenix. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he's training. I don't know what happened to him. Whatever, case may be. Anyways, Nikola Jokic, like, bro, like, this guy's the best player in the world. Like, 40 minutes, 25 points, on 11 for 19 shooting, 2 for 7 from the 3. Like I'm glad that Nikola Jokic is shooting the basketball more from 3 because he can knock it down. And this is going to be the determining factor on why you can beat the OKCs of the world or the San Antonios of the world. Because basketball like this, he's expanding his horizons, okay? And it's already expanded. But come on, homie had a triple-double, 25 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists, and he could do it in his sleep. 5 turnovers. We're not too worried about his turnovers because he facilitates the basketball. Like, turnovers is going to happen in a high-paced, hostile environment, okay? 1 steal. Like, Nikola Jokic, like, he's the breath of the breath of fresh air on this team. Like, he's allowing these players to be into positions to play so much better, okay? And that's all I'll say about that. Jamal Murray. Yo, Kobe Bryant really he really inspired so many people. It's like actually crazy, okay? Like, other than his shooting percentage, like, which doesn't matter because look how many times he got to the line. This brother played 39 minutes, dropped 30 on 7 for 22 from the field, which is atrocious. 0 for 8 from 3. He didn't make a 3. But this brother, because he didn't make a 3, he got to the line 16 for 16 from the free throw line, not missing not one free throw. 16 for 16 from the free throw line. I paid so much attention to this. It's crazy. Shout out to Jamal Murray. Like, the shooting from the field, like, I can disregard that because you made all your free throws, which is hard to do, okay? But clearly for you, like, being that you're an NBA player, like, you work on that, you're at that level, like, where, come on, like, I'm not missing any free throws. It's in his brain. 100% from the free throw line. We loving that. 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 turnovers. Christian Brown, 36 minutes. This boy is so gritty. Like, he's won at all levels. He's won in high school, he's won in college, and he's won a ring in 2023 with the Denver Nuggets. Shout out to you. My boy finished with 12 points, 4 for 10 from the field, 2 for 3 from 3, making a pair of free throws with 8 rebounds. I'm loving the rebounds. Like, he's getting downhill, he's getting down into the lane, and he's grabbing them rebounds. with 1 assist, no turnovers. Like, shout out to Christian Brown. Like, I like the way that he plays. Taking KCP's starting role because Denver didn't want to pay him. I wouldn't want to pay him either. Christian Brown is truly special stepping into that shooting guard role, because I remember that it was like a phase when people was like, I wonder how Christian Brown is going to, implement into this starting shooting guard role. And he's doing really well with it. He's handling it very well. This is like his 3rd or 4th year in the league, and he won in his rookie season. Like, it's actually insane. Or, yeah, whatever. It's crazy. All right, let's go down to the bench and let's conclude this video. Spencer Jones, 9 minutes, 5 points on 1 for 1 from the 3, 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Jonas Valanciunas, 8 minutes. He didn't score the basketball, but he helped in the rebounding category and the intangibles by playing defense clearly. 3 rebounds, 1 turnover. Tim Hardaway Jr. Coming to this team off the Dallas Mavericks. He's playing a lot of minutes off the bench primarily. He's there to hit threes and play defense. This is a great acquisition by Denver. I'm loving this acquisition. He played 24 minutes, scoring 7 points, 2 for 6 from the field, 1 for 3 from the 3, and making a pair of free throws with 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, and a block. Shout out to Tim Hardaway Jr. And lastly, Bruce Brown. Finishing with 8 points off of 21 minutes, 3 for 7 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3, making 1 free throw with 7 rebounds. Magnificent. 3 assists, 1 turnover, and 5 steals. 5 steals. 5 steals. Wow. Bruce Brown. Truly special. Coming back to this team from Toronto Raptors. Again, Denver could not pay him. He got that $25 million contract going to Toronto. Coming back to Denver Nuggets, and he's on his tour to win another championship, playing off the bench like he did 3 seasons ago. I wonder, man, what is going to happen with this Denver Nuggets team. But as I said, the Denver Nuggets taking game 1, 116-105 against Minnesota. And yeah, this series is going to 7 games, believe it or not. I'll see you guys in the next video for the next game that concludes the Saturday games of game 1s. And then we're just going to roll out all the other videos from Sunday. And yeah, just from Sunday, because it was 5 games on Sunday. All right. Shout out to you guys if you guys got to this point of the video, I appreciate you guys. All of these videos will be uploaded separately, and make sure you guys just tap into each and every one of them. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.